What's the chatter, everyone? My name's Corman590, and we are back today with another battle with another subscriber. Yeah, I uh, I am really late to this. I think this battle was like, let's see, it's January 30th, 2016. Yeah, I'm really late to uploading this crap. So, I had a battle with one of my subscribers, and he was the one who recommended Gastrodon to me, and you could see it's on his other team. But the person who I battled was one of my loyal subscribers, Petros Charlambros. Hopefully I am pronouncing that name right. If I am pronouncing it wrong, you can hate me. You can unsub. Nah. Anyway, basically we had a series of battles. Whenever we battled the first two times, he beat me with the team you see in front of you. And then he beat me hard again with another team. I can't remember what it was. I think it had Ferrothorn on it. But he is a really good battler. From what I can tell, he knows what he's doing. So, yeah, he's going to be trying his best to get a winning streak on me, because the last three battles we've had, I believe I've won. There was the battle I've had with the team right now. I won that. No, wait, it was this team with Shuckle on it and Chatot, I believe. And then there was a battle where I brought my OP cartridge team, I showed you guys. And then there was another battle with that same cartridge team, and Swampert I'm bad at grammar, swept him with Earthquake Power-Up Punch, and yeah, there was a lot of hacks that match. I think there was like a critical hit on two Pokemon that actually needed to be crit to kill. So after that, I said, you want a rematch? Because I kind of forgot to save the replays for, like, all of those battles. So then he's like, you're so stupid, Corman. Remember to save the replays. No, he didn't say that. He just told me, remember to save the replays. He was actually really cool about it. So, yeah, I'm going to post-com this battle, and I will commentate on everything. As you can see here, we did a full OU team minus the Staraptor. I swear, Staraptor deserves to be overused. It's really good. Like, for the power it's in, it's just not used enough. Like, that's the only reason it's not overused. And then you got the people who actually think the tiers are power and crap, but yeah. So yeah, on his team he has Gardevoir, Skarmory, Garchomp, Manaphy, Gengar, and Gastrodon. If you remember the Corman's picks on Gastrodon, this thing walls everything. Especially with that Hazard Stat core with the Skarmory and he has a lot of things that can just wall me out. Gengar can sweep me, Gardevoir can sweep me, Manaphy can sweep me with Tail Glow. Basically a lot of sweepers and a few walls. So I understand this team format. I've seen it before in the UPA, but I think I have a lot of talent on my team too. As you can see there, Mega Sableye Heatran Core. I love it so much. I actually think Heatran is a little bit overrated. Like, it's not as powerful as people give it credit. But oh man, if you pair it up with nasty things like Mega Sableye that want to sweep on you and do all this other stuff, you are in for a rough ride. And if you guys remember my early Corman's picks on Staraptor, Staraptor was actually really strong. It could destroy things with Reckless Brave Bird, Double Edge. It had a gimmick set with Feather Dance, if I remember correctly. Now, T-Tar is there because I feel like I need a really good rock type and a good dark type to stop things like the Gengar there, you see. So T-Tar, it hard stops Gengar pretty well because he resists poison and dark and ghost. So I'm going to handle Gengar really well. Azumarill was an interesting choice. This isn't the huge power Aqua Jet spam Azumarill. This is actually Banded Azumarill. So don't be surprised by the huge damage it throws there in the battle. Now that last Pokemon I have there, Latias. Latias is actually offensive support in this case. She can Healing Wish someone and get all their health back all the way up to full. So let's say Heatran has like no health left. Latias, Healing Wish back into Heatran, Mega Sableye, and Heatran can just keep going. And that core is so destructive. Like, I really want to try this core out in my cartridge, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. Maybe I might do another video over it and see how strong it is. But other than that, this is my new OU team. If you remember from my old OU battles I had with just that one video. Yeah, that team kind of got erased, and if you guys want that team to come back, you can just vote for it. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop into this battle. All right, so I have it set to slow. That way I can commentate, and it won't be going at like Ryko speed. So yeah, play with the music off so you guys don't go deaf. So I lead with the Azumarill, and he is going to lead with his Skarmory. Probably going to hazard stack. So I'm like, oh well, this is not good. I don't have an advantage here. So I go into Latias, thinking I have Flamethrower. I really should have went into Heatran, but it was neutral because my Latias has Defog. Yeah, I miss on turn 1 with Draco Meteor, so that ain't good. He starts setting up on me. I think he doesn't realize that I'm Defog Latias, so I go ahead and Defog everything away. So he's going to continue to hazard stack. Now this first turn, watch what he keeps doing. I think that he didn't realize I had constant hazard, so I thought he was going to switch out right there. But for some reason, he keeps hazard stacking. I'm like, he does realize I have Defog, right? Like, why does he keep hazard stacking? And it didn't hit me till later. So he's just going to constantly hazard stack, and I'm just going to constantly Draco Meteor spam him and Psychic spam him until Skarmory gets whittled down to nothing. Now, after his third hazard stack right here, I think it was starting to get to me that he wanted guaranteed hazards before Mega Sableye actually came out and like denied any form of that. So I actually prefer Rapid Spin over Defog, mainly because if you have hazards set up as well, all that's going to happen is everything's going to get wiped out of the field. So that's the only problem with Defog. It's really great if you have a flying type that can ignore that kind of hazard stack. But other than that, it's really not that great. Like, Rapid Spin's a lot better. Alright, so he finally switches out into his Garchomp to kill off Latias, which is kind of bad. Latias was my only Defogger, so now he has a layer of spikes up. And I'm going to send in a Azumarill who can hard counter Garchomp, unless Garchomp has, like, Iron Tail. But he is stuck in Outrage, so I'm going to play well and play rough him and get rid of it. Now, I think on average, without the Choice Band, that would have killed anyway, so that's probably what wasn't giving the item away in the first place. So he has his Gengar, which is a Poison type, and I am not going to keep a Azumarill on that. I need a Azumarill for later. So like I said before, Tyranitar kind of hard stops the Gengar in this situation. So I'm going to send in T-Tar and crunch him. But before I crunch him, he's going to Dazzling Gleam me, and I slow him down with T-Wave, just in case he does a thing like that, or he like has a Sash. So I'm going to crunch, and yep, as I predicted, he had a Sash. I was actually hoping for some Paralyzation hacks to happen right here, but unfortunately it's so low. Granted, with Confusion and Paralyzation, that crap is insane. But unfortunately, I don't get it. I'm going to send in my Staraptor, named after Ed Craze, since that is his Pokemon. And I'm going to U-turn out and get that one pivot kill. And I believe he's going to send in his Manaphy after that. So yeah, Manaphy is going to come in and Tail Glow spam and get the sweepage going. Manaphy is actually very, very potent in what it can do. Like, the special attack drastically raises. Like, you don't take that for granted. So I was actually glad I moved last this time because I could out-predict him. I was actually predicting the Energy Ball coming because you don't want to use any water moves. And boy, does Staraptor eat that pretty well. Now I can Brave Bird and get rid of Manaphy and not have to worry about getting swept. At this point, I think I've taken the battle to a pretty good stance to where I'm in the position I like. So he sends in Gastrodon. Now watch this right here. What the ever-living heck? How did he live that? That is what is amazing about Gastrodon. It can live the things that you just don't see coming. So now I think, okay, he's in a good position. I don't want to send in a Azumarill because he has Water Absorb. And to my bad thinking, I thought Play Rough wouldn't kill, so I just made a stupid move here, and he went into Gastro. He's going to Scald again, but luckily it really won't matter if I get burned, since Heatran is a Fire type. as a special fire type more than a physical. Leftovers recovery is going to put him at 7%. At this point, it doesn't matter if he goes down. He's just going to switch. Now, it was a good switch to prevent it from going down, maybe to stall out the thing a little. But unfortunately, Heatran outspeeds Skarmory in any way, shape, or form because Skarmory is really slow. And Fire Blast, people bash Fire Blast because it doesn't hit a lot. But other than that, Gastrodon's going to come in. I'm going to outspeed and get Earth Power, and that is the game because Gardevoir cannot handle Azumarill or... Wait, if Gardevoir had Energy Ball, maybe, but I don't think it's going to be able to handle Heatran. So it's going to Mega Evolve, and Heatran, I'm going to... I always say Mirror Shot. It's always Flash Cannon. It's just 4th gen. Those moves were both released in the same generation, I believe. So he's going to Hyper Voice me and try and get as much damage as possible. But Heatran just, it walls out Fairy types so well with that Steel Psychic, which is why it pairs really well with Mega Sableye. So I will give him this. He actually did a really good job trying to keep Mega Sableye in the bag, because if you don't know what Mega Sableye can do, Mega Sableye can come in and just wall things with Calm Mind, not Nasty Plot, I'm thinking Shout Out Logic. He can Calm Mind, Recover, Dark Pulse, and basically Will-O-Wisp. So here's the thing. He Will-O-Wisps, all of the physical attack is gone, nothing hits him. He Calm Minds, nothing can hurt him then. Magic Bounce, nothing can roar him out or taunt him. So he's basically the ultimate setup Pokemon in a way, and one of the best at what he does. Like, there are a lot of Pokemon that can Calm Mind and set up like he can, but he's just so bulky, and with Heatran, it's really bad. Like, I can't really go into power of how good this core is. So yeah, guys, that was the battle with Petros. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, dude, if you mind, can you tell me what that Gardevoir set was? Or on why you kept hazard stacking? Like, if I was actually really curious on why you kept hazard stacking, but if you really don't want to, that's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed battling me. And if you guys want to leave me a suggestion battle, if you guys want to battle me, leave the tier or rule set you want to use. I'm open for anything. If you want to do doubles, I'll do doubles. If you want to do like maybe a custom battle of your own, Mix and Mega, that's a really good one. I actually might do a video for that over Mega Chatot. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Leave a like and subscribe. As always, peace.